perhaps if he doesn't make it right, it's gonna result in a penalty. But Lee Mason is really behind it, and all he can see is the tackle and Bentley going over Castillo's leg, and he give it straight away. You've got to fear for him, Castillo, as he goes into the tackle. As I said, you know, if you don't get it right, you can just sit here like there.
Yeah, well, Lee Mason is right behind. It's a straight leg for Castillo. I think he's no option, the referee, Lee Mason.
But they talk about player reaction, and the whole team are absolutely convinced. And it's
because he's got the ball.
He's got the ball, hasn't he? Yeah. Really.
And perhaps their feeling, the Wolves players, is that Bentley's going nowhere. He's surrounded by Wolves players. The centre-half's coming in to make the tackle anyway. Where is he going? So they do feel hard done by on it. There's the tackle. I think the centre-half would have got to Bent anyway.
This is the angle here.
He's just clipped the ball, you see. But whether Lee Mason can see that, but they also then talk about the direction of the ball. His foot clearly clips the ball. Now, whether he thinks that's Darren Bent's touch that's done it. But Christophe Ferrer, Alan, the centre-half you're talking about, who would come in and close the tackle, he immediately has seen it and has gone, no.
Well, you're often right in player reaction, and the complete Wolves side were up in arms about it, but he's give it so quick, and you know, that's it, it's over.
Cool penalty, wasn't it?
Side net, and you can't argue, can you?
Good penalty.
Sixth goal of the season for Darren Bent, but Wolves felt doubly aggrieved because they were convinced they should have had a penalty when Kevin Doyle was caught from behind by Michael Turner. Derek, what was your view of that?
An absolute penalty kick. I mean, anywhere on the pitch, as the commentary team said, it's a free kick. You actually watch Michael Turner, he's up to head the ball, he actually turns slightly and just barges him over. It's not about the referee evening things up, it's a penalty kick. You know, he doesn't have to even things up here, Lee Mason, he just has to give the penalty kick. This is incredible.
He's gone straight to the back of him, hasn't he, Alan?
Well, he's caught him. Mickey Turner's made the header, but he's leant into him, and he's lost control in Doyle. He's lost control of what he was trying to do because he's been thumped in the back. And there was a couple of decisions just before that rolled the Wolves players, and that just finished it off a little bit. And I don't know if we follow it on now. This tackle, I think, is a result of the frustrations because he should have gone there. That was a bad tackle.
He's had pretty good views, the referee. I think when he was standing there watching that Kevin Doyle one, for all the world, I think if it had been a Molyneux, it might have been a different story.
Different. And the tackle, Carl Henry and Lee Cattermole, it's right under his nose, isn't it? But he's got his eye on the incident of the penalty. Well, it should have been a penalty kick. He's watching that incident, so he can't see both at the same time. Perhaps that's when he needs a bit of help from his assistant. Why is his assistant's there to assist him, so he should be helping him.
I don't know if you can advocate evening things up, because that's just not right, is it? But surely he should have evened it up.
Yeah, it's one of those games where why it's so fascinating is Wolves have been, you know, terrific. They've responded well, but you do get the impression that they look like they could concede at the same time.
It's a route one ball for me as well, so it seems a major threat. Mancy and Cameron Jones, I've seen it a number of occasions. The guys at the back, you know, Turner and the boys at the back at Sunderland look up and bang the ball forward, and they know on a chase,
power of Jones.
If they leave any grass, they chase with, you know, with Bent, and especially Jones on Manson at the moment. That's a weakness in their side, and I'm sure if we saying keep turning them, you'll get a chance with them.
As the second half drew to a close, it was Wolves, rather like Portsmouth we saw against Everton. They had all the chances. In many ways, played probably the better, more controlled football in that.
Well, we did say before the game that the you know, very honest side, and you know, we'll go to the end. And they were, to be fair, if you took the penalty out, if you could do that, then Wolves were probably the better side in the first half. And you know, they was always threatening and looked the more likeliest, but they just couldn't get that equaliser or really give Gordon something to do, because he's not had much to do.
That was a good play from the referee here, and the advantage go on here.
Jarvis has been a real standout for them, hasn't he, so far this season? And should he maybe done a little bit better?
So close. I'd like to see Jarvis get more of the ball, because I think he's got a great delivery.